Hi, I know it's me again. Now, many photographers never have enough lights. Those who haven't got any lights certainly haven't got enough lights. But there is one thing, and I think we overlook. There are plenty of things we can do to manufacture light, if you like. Now, one is to go around the boot sales. Now, how can we go around the boot sales and what do we look for? Well, I'll show you. A projector. Now, I picked this one up for £10 and I think you'll be amazed what you can do with it that'll help you in the studio. This one's very heavy. It probably cost a fortune when it was new. Now they're just basically throwing them away. You can get all sorts. Now, unfortunately, the rest of this video, or a lot of it, it's on. And it's got a ventilator in it, or a fan in it, that makes an awful lot of noise. So I apologise for that. But anyway, let's get on and I'll show you. Now here's just one way of course, putting a slide in the projector and just projecting it onto a face or a body. Oh, look at that. Now, you see there's lots of little effects you can do. Now that could be very fun. Now that's only one use for it, but let's go on and have a look at another one. Now here's another way of using it. Okay, it's a bit noisy to work with, but you see what it's doing? It gives a really nice rim light. I'll show you what it's doing. And there it is. So that's just giving that nice rim light. That we can use around any subject. It gives us an extra light. So let's have a think about power. Now this is continuous light, so if I take a reading on my face, it's f4, 30th of a second to f4. Now if I take a reading on the backlight, 30th of a second to f8, so it's 2 stops lighter really. There, so it's 2 lights. So I can go to a 60th at 5.6 and be very happy. So it's quite enough with a continuous light. Now what about with flashlight? Well, I mean, if I'm syncing, let's have a little look. If I'm going to be syncing at quite a slow speed, let's say 125th, then this light is coming in at f4.7. So we're not too bad because it's almost 5.6. So if I bring it in even closer, of course it'll get brighter. Now, as we know, if we halve the distance, we've got 4 times the amount of light. So it becomes very controllable. Now, what about a still life situation? Well, you can shine anywhere you like. It's just a matter of cutting it down to the shape you want. You can move it right, left, just pick out a bit of light that you want. You can make it a hard shadow, soft shadow. If it's too hard, just put tracing paper in front. That'll make it nice and soft. So if you want to change the colour of it, just put a colour gel in front. There are so many possibilities, and this is always the type of thing to look for. If you're looking for extra light from somewhere, you can always get it from somewhere. Now, of course, we all know what a spotlight costs. Cost a fortune, particularly when you can put gobos in. The gobos are those nice little shape things you put into a spotlight to project things on the background. Well, this you can do with that as well. It will cost a fortune. They do. They're very expensive. All those flashes with gobos. So think about it. Every time you go to a vide grenier in France, or let's have a think about it, what they call boot sales in England, have a look. You'll find these things lying around like crazy. Very good buy. Goodbye.